I'm Adam Burns and welcome to Meet the Boss TV. This week I'm at the Satmetrics Net Promoter Conference in London, where customer satisfaction is old hat and customer delight is the phrase on everybody's lips. To find out just what that means and how you can achieve it, I'll be talking with Chris Askew, Senior Vice President for Lenovo Services.
In my view, customer satisfaction is a tired concept. It leads you to embrace being average, embrace being mediocre, accepting that okay is good enough. Yet in the industry that we're in, and in fact any industry where you're servicing customers, shouldn't you really be aspiring to delight your customers? You know, to get that chemical reaction, to get that long-term loyalty that, from your customer that comes with delighting them as opposed to just being mediocre and satisfying them.
Getting that unfiltered, that pure customer feedback must have been a bit of a shock. What was the reactions amongst the sort of senior management? For
a community of people, it was liberating. It was because you could not now be in any form of denial. There was no ambiguity. If you were going to delight the customer, you had to embrace the voice of the customer. Equally, there were a community of people, of leaders that were challenged by this, who previously felt that maybe their business was performing to a certain standard, but now when we stack that against the genuine voice of the customer, we perhaps weren't where we needed to be. So as we went through this, we had to overcome organizational barriers, conditioned resistance in terms of changing things from the way we've always done them, and recognizing that the way we've always done them perhaps wasn't delighting customers to the level that we aspired to.
It's very easy to see how, with everything trending up and your costs trending down, that perhaps complacency could sneak in there. You called it invidious, I believe, or insidious. Yeah. How do you work to prevent that from happening?
By constantly reevaluating where you are. So if we go back to our last fiscal year, we set a goal coming into the year to improve by a certain amount. And at the beginning of the year, there were a few people looking at me going, that's an interesting goal. So that sort of like started to fall into, I'm not sure that's possible. We achieved that goal by the end of the second quarter. So we had tremendous progress in the first half of the year. At that point, we stepped back, we analyzed where we were, we reset the goals, we put stretch goals out there, which was double the original goal. And again, there was a sharp intake of breath. Is he crazy? But by the end of the year, we came within touching distance of achieving something that we all felt would have probably been impossible at the beginning of the year.
For more fantastic interviews directly related to your business, be sure to explore Meet the Boss TV.